Hello, I'm Bedrock 180, and this is a full guide to redstone in Minecraft Bedrock. So, one of the most complicated things in Minecraft is redstone. Very few people actually understand how everything works, so let's get this video started. So, some basic redstone tools that you have are redstone blocks, which are basically a power source for redstone, which we just call redstone dust redstone. That's the main mechanic of it. And so you can use this to power up your redstone as it goes. But as you see, the further you take your redstone, the less and less power it will get. So one thing that people don't know how it works is a redstone repeater. A redstone repeater repeats the signal that the power source, like a redstone block or a redstone torch or a lever, puts out. So if you want to get a stronger signal for over here, all you simply need to do is repeat the redstone signal as you go, and see, the redstone signal becomes a lot smaller. Now you can delay the ticks set to, I think it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 ticks. So you can set the delay. So that is useful for when you use redstone builds, for how long you want to set the delay ticks before you repeat the signal. The next item that very few people know for redstone is a redstone comparator. A redstone comparator is actually very simple. There's compare mode, and then there's subtract mode. Compare mode compares two redstone signals. I have this redstone signal, and say I have this redstone signal. It simply compares the redstone signal between the two. Subtract mode does what it says. It subtracts this mode from this mode. So simply, it just subtracts the signal that you get, so how much power it contains. The longer your track is, the less power it will contain. Thus the reasons for why you need repeaters, compared to your other track of redstone. The next type of redstone is observers. Observers simply observe blocks. So if I were to place a block right here, it would observe that block. If I were to break it, it would observe it being broken. So you can make simple redstone blocks with having two observers facing each other. They constantly put out a constant motion. So then, all you need is a dispenser. You throw stuff like observer, you can make it it'll just constantly dispense it out. Simple traps, like having an observer face the bottom of a tree, and then you can place TNT all below it. Now, whenever the tree, this block is mine, the one over observer, it'll set off the observer, and then everything beneath it will explode. It's a very simple trap and very useful, and that's just one way an observer can work. Alright, so the next type of Minecraft piece of redstone is a dispenser. It does what it says. If you put a piece of TNT or an egg in there, and you power it, it will dispense that. Droppers only drop items. So if you put in a piece of TNT in there and you power it, it will simply drop it as if you're throwing it out of your inventory. Some other useful redstone tools are sticky pistons and normal pistons. How it works is that a sticky piston, whenever it's powered, if there's a block in front of it, it holds onto the block. It pushes it out when it's extended, and it pulls it back in. A normal piston simply pushes it out when extended and does not pull it back in. One other type of redstone is tripwires. All they are is two tripwire traps with pieces of string. When you walk through them, it sets the tripwire off. This causes a redstone signal, so you can make some pretty cool traps with it. Say I wanted to say we had a tripwire right here and right here as the entrance to the base. It's like that. Place some TNT right behind it, and then you can place some below it like that. Then you'd cover it all up with, preferably with grass, right? Then, when someone walks through it, and they're like, what's this? Then it'll just get blown up. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this simple tutorial and guide to redstone.